Ah, shucks. Welcome to another episode of Shocking Out Toy Reviews. Mr. Toast is here, Mr. Berg is here, and tonight we're reviewing Mezco's 112 collective Conan the Barbarian based off of the artwork of the master Frank Frazetta.
The long-awaited Conan.
The long-awaited Conan. I pre-ordered this thing in December of 2019.
Yeah.
Or January 2020. Man.
A long time ago.
And he is here, and we haven't touched him, so we're going to open him up and just see how much money I wasted or how great he is. Here he is, and as usual, take a look at the paint and sculpt. He is, as I said before, based on the artwork of Frank Frazetta, and he is rippled with muscles and scratches and wounds, and there is washes applied to bring out the muscles, and there's paint for like the scratch on his nipple right there. He's got this red wash on around his eyes to make him look angry. His eyes look great. He's got a great sculpted face. He looks super pissed off, and
he's got a great sculpted everything.
Yeah. His hair looks great. There's a wash and multiple paint apps on it.
It does look really nice.
Every little belt thing attachment is painted and sculpted. His sweatband painted and sculpted like these little rings. Usually they would, Hasbro would probably just paint them or nothing. They're sculpted. He's got crazy veins on his legs and more scratches on his legs.
He has soft goods underwear. I wasn't expecting that. Is that soft goods?
Yes.
Wow.
He has soft goods jock strap.
I was expecting that to just be sculpted.
Nope.
Wow.
His boots are sculpted, look great. They also have texture and weathering on them. And just so I stay true to myself, yes, his elbows don't quite match.
I was looking more at the knees. So there's kind of a smoothness to the knees, whereas his skin is textured.
Yeah. They're almost glossy compared to the rest of him.
Yeah.
Maybe some dull coat will fix that up. And his necklace with I'm going to say that's a crow skull and some, I don't know what the other.
There's some claws, turquoise.
Gold piece is something. He's got the earrings.
Also painted.
That's right. His fingernail. There we go. His thumbnail is painted too. So yeah, they went, as usual with these guys, he is painted like crazy.
So the Mezco 112 are fairly expensive, but
yes.
Wow, they put a lot of work into these.
Yeah. He's probably now my 8th or 9th Conan, and he is by far the best looking one yet. They can stop making Conan toys. I don't need any more Conan toys, but man.
I would like one with a younger face.
That's what you said when you first saw it.
Yeah.
Yeah. This is old man.
We've talked about the weathering on his face, and he has seen some things.
Yeah.
So if they do another Conan with a younger face, maybe with some less scratches and things, I'll get that one.
Now, if you've ever paid attention to Mezco 112 guys, you know that they want super articulated guys. And he is super-ish articulated.
Is it not the standard Mezco articulation scheme?
It is the standard Mezco articulation scheme, except that he has whatever this loincloth is called, and he doesn't have pants. So his hips even though they're his hips, even though they're hero guys, have amazing cloth costumes, they still tend to bunch a little bit and slightly restrict.
Yeah.
He has none of that.
It's nice.
He is somewhat restricted by his hair, so he can't look up.
Oh, that makes sense.
But he does have a separate ball joint on the bottom of his neck, so you can kind of wiggle-waggle it so he can look up somewhat. You can fake it.
All right.
But yeah, otherwise he's got the standard, pretty much standard for almost all action figures, just the Mezco version of it.
Yeah.
He does get just over 90 arm bend. His double jointed knees, can kick himself in the butt. The other spot where all of them are limited is in their feet. They can't point straight down, and
That's a good range up.
yeah, and he does have a rocker, and he does have a little bit of boot swivel, but due to the way it's sculpted to match his muscles, doesn't quite go around, that I've noticed. Or I'm breaking him. Whatever. And one of the best joints a Conan figure can have is he has a decent enough ball joint system in his wrist, so he can put his wrist like that so he can hold his sword
Nice.
in an attacking pose.
Good.
Good segue. What? He comes with accessories, and the other one he comes with, other portrait, is super angry Conan.
That's a really well done face.
Yes, and his hair is sculpted to be a little more messy and flowy. The hair on his forehead is flowing. Again, he has the same kind of red wash around his eyes that fades down his face. That just looks great. His eyes are great. They even sculpted the earrings so they're flowing out more.
Yeah.
Really well done. I haven't decided which face I'm going to use because that is the stern stand in the corner, look badass face, and this is the I'm going to put him in an action pose killing somebody face.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those eyes are just piercing.
He is described as having piercing blue eyes,
Well,
and he does.
they nailed it.
So he comes with that, and then a veritable cornucopia of weapons and accessories. He comes with this sword, which is basically the sword from the book painting that this is figures based off of, which is got an excellent sculpt, and it has weathering and it's rusted. There's some scratches and details, and is not just a flat piece of plastic.
I feel like that's one of the best looking swords I've ever seen.
Yeah. And then it comes with this amazing scabbard, which again is just sculpted like crazy, painted like crazy. Looks great. Real chains. The sword fits in there nice. It does fall right out though. So
Okay.
if you push it down enough, you can kind of get it to hook a little bit, but
Do those chains connect to something?
those chains do connect to something. He has a shoulder strap that you can put on. According to the picture, I'm missing a chain.
So here the picture shows chain on this one and chain on this one.
No chain.
We'll check the box.
I checked the box. So he comes with another awesome curved scabbard sword. Look, again, great paint, sculpt. And that goes with this awesome looking sword, which again has a great sculpt and paint and weathering. hit some guy's clavicle right there.
It's gorgeous.
And it slides in
All the way. And sticks.
all the way and sticks. He comes with a curved dagger sheath and the corresponding curved dagger, which again is sculpted well, painted great, and slides in and falls out after a little bit of shaking.
With effort.
With effort. He comes with the shield, which is very pointy and has a strap to his arm going, holding his hand on the handle. The handle's painted, the strap's painted, the buckle's painted. And again, this has battle damage and paint and washes to make it look used and great. It comes with this bit. I don't know what it's for. It's got a little clasp on it.
Looks like a cup.
Yeah.
It's not pictured on the back of the box.
He comes with these two golden clasps.
I feel like maybe that's how you attach the sword to something.
Could be. Could attach the chain on there and that onto his belt.
Maybe.
And then he comes with a beautiful battle axe that again is sculpted crazy, painted crazy, looks awesome.
That makes me think of Death Dealer.
And is straight out of the painting, a Fresnel painting, not this particular one, but it is awesome. He comes with closed fists, and he has a pair of beat up, relaxed kind of hands, which are just full of cuts and stuff.
Again, painted fingernails.
Again, painted fingernails. And then he comes with a pair of gripping hands, which also have cuts and painted fingernails and weathering and veins, and he does have the same battle wounds and across all his hands.
Nice.
Slightly more tense grappling hands. Probably to hold his sword like this, maybe.
Maybe.
Put it on the pommel.
Yep.
Like that.
Yep.
And we're not done yet. He comes with, like all Mezco guys, a base, which has the lovely Fresnel painting again. Has a peg, which does not fit his foot.
What?
Of course it fits his foot. And because sometimes your barbarian jumps up and kicks ass, he comes with this wonderful flight stand, which you poke this guy out, and then that goes whoop, right in there. In case you don't like your loincloth look, you can also change him into a longer loincloth with chainmail skirt.
I like that one a lot.
And again, it is like it's got stitches on the side. It's worn, it's frayed. The frame does look a little more cookie cutter, not random, but on this scale it works really well.
On this scale, though, those stitching on the side works really well.
Yep. In case if you want the other look, he comes with this, which can either be put on him as a long skirt, or as a cloak to keep him warm.
Slightly.
Yeah, and you'll notice that my cloak is totally different than the one on the back of the box.
Completely.
Which makes me think that this isn't that cloak.
So here they have a full-length cloak.
So either I'm missing a cloak and some chains, or that he went through a lot of different... Because there he's wearing a cloak that mine will never get that length. But I don't see any more stuff.
Just a plastic bag.
Yeah. So he comes with a buttload of stuff.
So it does attach to these loops on his belt using these hooks.
It was a pain to get him there, but once it's there, the weight of it holds it on nicely.
Looks good. Still.
I will point out that the sword, or not the sword, the knife he does not have a hand that holds it well at all. It just is going to be jiggly.
That seems pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, he comes with the greatest accessory of all time, the 112 hold your shit bag.
Size comparison.
Size comparison.
So we've got a Marvel Legends. This is Super 7.
Super 7.
And then the new Masterverse.
So he is clearly
6-inch.
6-inch. And he clearly looks like he should cost more than the other three.
Oh, yes.
And paint and sculpt just... This guy looks like a knockoff toy at this point compared to him.
But he looks like he's maybe $15.
Yeah.
This guy's got enough sculpt that, I don't know, maybe warrants a higher price.
Yeah. 3 of them look like toys. One of them looks like an adult collectible.
It looks like a movable statue.
Yeah. I'm super happy.
But yeah, 3 of them look like toys.
Yeah, so he's 6-inch like all. That's what 112 stands for.
It says on the box, not a toy for children.
Yeah. Won't make that mistake again. Why? Because I love Conan and it looked awesome.
Final thoughts, I will go first. It is a very easy 5 hammers. I did not buy this particular toy, but I did want it. I continue to want Mezco's Conan line to continue because I do want other Conans. I would like other figures. It's just this particular one is not my particular aesthetic. So he looks a little bit older, a little bit beat up. I would like a younger Conan. Same accessories, I mean different accessories, but the same amount of accessories, and I would be perfectly happy. This is probably the best Conan toy ever. It's just, I would like a different appearance of Conan. But otherwise, this thing is amazing. Contender for Toy of the Year, obviously.
Obviously. I'm going to echo your thoughts, your sentiments, except for I did buy him. Yep. I think he is 5 hammers out of 5. He is by far the best Conan. It's not even really a competition at this point. Even with the crazy price point, he blows. Articulation wise,
we mentioned it, I think, off camera, but he was $90 and available everywhere.
Yes. Yep. He was not an exclusive. You could order him from Mezco. You could order him from Big Bad Toy Stores, Southern Hobby, Diamond, Entertainment Earth. Everybody had him for pre-order. It just happened to be that it was right before the pandemic hit, and I guess people didn't do it or didn't think that people would care about Conan, but holy crap. For the money, he is great. For the Mezco 112 aesthetic, he is great. The closest in articulation you're going to get is to find the old Toy Biz Comic Legends line Conan, and he crushes him in terms of paint and sculpt, and articulation is better, more. It is more. What's the word I'm looking for? I don't know.
Better range, smoother.
Better range, much. Yeah, the range on his articulation is better, and the accessories. Well, I have mentioned a couple times, like, he has too many accessories. He does have too many accessories, but
they're beautiful.
They're amazing. I'm trying to figure out how I can have him have 2 swords, an axe, a shield, and I want it all draped from him. I want corpses around his feet. This is the image of Conan that is not Arnold Schwarzenegger when I think of Conan. I love it. I love the fact that they gave me 3 different skirts, and I'll just say it's a skirt, and you can just make him your Conan. Yeah, you can't make him younger. That's all right, but yeah, he's awesome.
He really is.
Yeah. And now that I figured out that his cup is to slide his axe in, and then you just hook that onto the belt so he can store his axe on him as well. Everything is golden. And we did research while filming. The only other guy that I looked at, his also didn't have the chains and also didn't have the cloak, but had the skirt. But he didn't realize that it was the skirt. It's the skirt that he's wearing on the cover of Conan the Barbarian #1 from Dark Horse Comics 25, or it might have been 0. I think it might have been 0. Conan the Barbarian 0. 2003. By Kurt Busiek and Kerry Nord. Great run of Conan. It's the younger Conan that you would have enjoyed if you have not read it.
I have not.
But it is that skirt, 100%. Now he just needs the metal battle armor tunic to go with it and the helmet, and he's perfect. Anyway, thanks for watching. We're rambling.
Yeah.
This toy's awesome.
It is.
Just want to go home and play with it.
Makes sense. Let's close up.
Like, subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down. Don't thumbs down. If you thumbs down, tell us why. Mezco, give me a tree. Whoa. Oh my God.
Mezco, please continue this line.